Bet365 sure came through, though. I bet $10 and got $150 in bonus bets.
Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Michigan. T's and C's apply. In-app only.
Honey, did you invite the minions over?
Well, you know how we talked about getting Wi-Fi from Xfinity?
Yeah.
I ordered it this morning. It was online in minutes. Then they showed up.
So they just came over to use the Wi-Fi?
They even brought their own devices and spell book.
You didn't give them the new Wi-Fi password, right?
No.
That's good.
I gave them our old one. Because Xfinity lets us keep the same network name and password so devices connect instantly.
What do they want Wi-Fi for anyways?
Better not to know. Plausible deniability.
Get streaming or scheming instantly with same-day Wi-Fi from Xfinity. Plus, lock in one price for the most reliable fiber-powered Wi-Fi for 5 years. Guaranteed. And see Minions and Monsters only in theaters. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. Use the fiber coaxial cable. Learn more at xfinity.com/same-day Wi-Fi.
Now's a great time to get your new Toyota during the America Drives Toyota Summer Sales Event. Hi friends, Bill Dowling here for Dowling Toyota of Warren, telling you about some of the outstanding values we have. For July, well-qualified buyers can lease through MSU FCU a new 2026 Toyota 4Runner SR5 four-wheel drive for just $329 a month. Leases for 36 months, 5,000 miles a year, with 4330 due, having only tax title and plates being extra. We're located in the corner of Van Dyke and I-696.
Your route has been updated to avoid a road closure in 3/4 of a mile.
Well, the travel baseball season has officially kicked off. And they weren't kidding about the travel part. I've booked 4 hotels in 4 states, and they haven't even played a game yet. My car is basically a rolling locker room now. That's why I love Brightside Dental. They're great with my kids and their flexible hours, including weeknights and weekends, to fit our crazy schedule. The care they need when they're available. All right, kids, back in the car.
Brightside Dental. No judgment, just care. Call 1-800-PAINLESS or visit brightsidedental.com.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55-plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, if you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it. Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network. Plus, America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet. Rely on 2 lines with Essentials Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Oak Cliff Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
A station where your opinion matters.
97.1 The Ticket.
97.1. Great to have you guys with us. Wife and I hit up Ann Arbor yesterday for the Art Fest, and then, like, we stayed after the Art Fest was over. Everything was torn down, and, like, my wife and I had, like, a little bet, like a little battle. She did, like, a park and ride from the mall because it said you're not going to find parking. I said, nobody tells me I'm not going to find parking. I parked right there, okay? My walk was like 0.3 miles, 0.4 miles to get to where the Art Fest was. And I had a nice little I told you so moment against my wife. You're not going to tell me I'm not going to find parking. I will find parking. And I found parking and I did not get towed. So that's all that matters, right? Did you get a ticket? Did you get towed? The answer is no.
Other than like on game days, like on football game days, other than that, you can pretty much find parking in downtown Ann Arbor. And
it, like, there were roads blocked off, sure, but then, like, when everything was over and we're driving around, like, there's all these people here. These are not college-age people. This is, like, the nightlife scene that we've been looking for. John in Pontiac is up next. What's up, John?
What's going on? I'm glad you can find some parking.
Yeah.
Hey, I was thinking about it, right? And Ann Arbor's great. I visited there this summer, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. It's pretty far from us, you know, especially if you live in the Metro Detroit area.
It's 40 minutes. It's 40 minutes from me. I need it to be 20.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, Royal Oak to me is the epicenter. You got food, bars, and then if you want to go do something downtown, you're not that far. If you want to go home, you're not that far.
Okay, so John, like downtown for
us.
Downtown for us is sports, and I love that. It's the only place that has all three stadiums within a block of one another. I absolutely love what's going on with downtown. Campus Martius rocks as well. I was there to watch a United States World Cup game. I like Royal Oak. I've been to Royal Oak a number of times on like a Friday night or Saturday night, and my wife and I have said it's kind of dead. Like I like Royal Oak, but like a number of times on a Friday or Saturday night, I'm like, where is everybody? Like, where? I thought this was supposed to be like the bustling spot, and like I've been to Johnny's Speakeasy there. We have a really nice time. I like Royal Oak, but what my wife and I have been looking for in terms of nightlife, we found last night in Ann Arbor. I hadn't found that yet. John, like, what am I missing on Royal Oak? Like, where is, like, why have I been there on Friday night and I'm saying, where is everybody?
Yeah, that's a tough question. I think there's only a few bars that make sense. You know, I can name 3 that are really good.
Okay, which ones?
I'd say Tequila Blue. I'd say Fifth Avenue. And they just had that new one. What's it called? The Rock and Brew.
Okay, but John, it's like there's not thousands of people out and about, though. You know? Ann Arbor, there were thousands of people out and about. Like, you know, just walking from place to place, and like the streets were buzzing and it was all lit up, you know. And so it's like, I know you're telling me Royal Oak is the epicenter, but in terms of nightlife that I've been looking for, Ann Arbor was it. Got nothing. He's got nothing. I left him speechless, right? I just, that's exactly what we've been looking for, and I hadn't yet found it, right? Like, we've had a really fun time in Royal Oak, but a couple of times my wife turned to me and said, it's Saturday night. Like, where is everybody? Like, what am I missing? Why aren't there thousands of people out there?
Sorry, didn't mean to do that on air.
Yeah.
No, well, I do want to clear up, you know, a little bit of what these texters are texting in saying, well, maybe it was huge because of the art fair. It's, I mean, a little bit less people, but it's like that on a random Thursday.
Yeah.
It's still like that.
And like, we knew that, Bobby, because the art fair was all torn down. We had to walk to get to our car. When we were driving through to get my wife back to her car, we were passing through parts of Ann Arbor that weren't anywhere close to the art fair.
Yeah, and still huge.
And it was absolutely popping, man. Like, absolutely popping. I gotta be honest with you. Like, I will tell you if something sucks. I will tell you if something is great. We were blown away. Blown away. Texter says, Mark, love the comments. We love Ann Arbor too. So much to explore. Food, entertainment, etc. Great place. I also do not consider Ann Arbor a suburb of Detroit. It's a thriving downtown of its own and diverse. It felt that way. Hey, you know what? I also saw this. Have you guys seen this? We saw like a graffiti alley in downtown Ann Arbor. Wife and I walked all the way through there, spent 20 minutes there. We found like a Snoopy. We found like a Smurf wall. I posted a picture of that on my social. And it blew us away, man.
Mike.
What can I get for you?
Can I get 2 of the crispy chicken sandwiches and a large Diet Pepsi?
Just the sandwiches and a fry?
No fried, just 2. You know what? Bring the fries too.
Do you want to make those a meal or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
What's the drinks for both?
Diet Pepsi on both.
We have Diet Coke.
That'll work.
Any ketchup or cheese sauce for the fries?
Whatever you think is the most, what everybody orders.
Okay, and is pickles, lettuce, tomatoes, and mayo okay for your salad?
Yep,
What else can I get for you?
that's it.
24.57 at the window.
Yep.
You can just pull all the way forward. Have a good one.
Thanks.
is a suburb of Atlanta. I live there. It's 40 minutes away from
I
Atlanta.
wouldn't call Ann Arbor a suburb of Detroit, but based on distance,
it's part of Greater Detroit to you. Okay. Texter says I consider Ann Arbor its own metropolis. Suburbs of Ann Arbor would be Saline and, did I say that right? Saline. Chelsea, Pittsfield, Township, Dixboro.
Pittsfield.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe Dexter.
Speaking of fun things to do, why don't you get back to talking about sports already? I'm sure this guy's a lot of fun at parties. This texter. Yeah, guys, I couldn't have been more impressed. And this is not a pro-Michigan rant. Michigan's athletic department has been in shambles. You know that. I know that. Their heads are in the sand. I'm not talking about the University of Michigan right now. I make a distinction between Ann Arbor and Michigan athletics. Ann Arbor, I was blown away by. And I'm asking you, does Greater Detroit have a nightlife that competes with that? Texter says, let's see here. Mark, be careful. Be careful here. You are a grown man. You don't need to be getting in trouble like that. Blah, blah, blah. And I was looking out there. It wasn't college kids. It was like everyone in and around the area. College is out for summer. Yeah, there were some college kids, but it wasn't. It was like just this bustling city. It was incredible. Incredible. Let's see here. Let's go to Daryl, who is up next on the show. Daryl, you're on 97.1.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Good.
So Ann Arbor, you have to go to Demos next time you go to Ann Arbor. It's a donut shop / sandwich shop.
Okay.
The donuts are amazing, and the sandwich is so good we call it, the sandwich is so good we call it meat candy.
Oh, wow. Wow, okay.
And the biggest thing is the owner. He makes this atmosphere of the place just incredible.
What makes them better than other donuts?
Just the freshness, the fresh bread they make every morning. The stuff just makes the sandwiches so good, and the meat they use. I mean, just everything about the place is 5-star.
Okay. Well,
so you'll see when you get there. Just look it up.
I appreciate it, bud. Thank you very much. I appreciate the recommendation. 248-539-9797. See, this is what I'm talking about. Texter says, Mark, stay your happily married ass away from the college scene to keep yourself safe from any scandals. Go downtown Detroit or Royal Oak, where the adults are at. I like Royal Oak. I do. But I've been there on a number of evenings where I've been looking for a bustling night scene, and it's been kind of slow, if I'm honest with you. In Ann Arbor last night, it was popping. It was absolutely popping. Let's get to Blaze in Detroit, who's up next. Blaze, you're on 97.1. What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
I would say you need to spend more time downtown.
I think I have. What's that?
You need to spend more time downtown outside of game days.
Okay.
I put that as number one for adult nightlife, with Ann Arbor being 1B. And then as far as Royal Oak, Royal Oak is washed up. It used to be a lot more poppin'. Try Ferndale next door as an alternative. Very walkable, cool little downtown area.
What are your two favorite places in downtown Detroit, please? Nightlife.
Nightlife.
Thank you. You too.
The restaurant at Shinola Hotel, Amarillo, has a really nice patio. There's a beautiful rooftop bar called the Monarch. It's on top of one of the boutique hotels down there. And then, not really downtown, but Corktown offers a ton of walkable nightlife as well. There's a new rooftop bar there in the Godfrey. The distillery, 2 James, is excellent, and across the street they have a German restaurant called Super Dio that has outdoor areas as well.
Yeah, Blaze, thank you, bud. I appreciate that. I've spent quite a bit of time in Corktown, and I've loved it. There was a little tavern down there that I names, but I took my wife to like this, place that does cocktails, like a high-end place that does cocktails, that has a great view of downtown Detroit, and we had a great time there as well. But in terms of the overall vibe that we're looking for, like a bustling, energetic, hopping vibe, it was Ann Arbor. Gotta be, and this is not a pro-Michigan Wolverine rant. This is a pro-Ann Arbor rant. And all I gotta tell you, Bobby, is I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. I've been sleeping on Ann Arbor for too long. I will not make that mistake again. Definitely not.
I did watch your video, or the video you suggested about downtown Greenville.
Yeah.
And it's very beautiful. I like it. It is comparable to Ann Arbor. There's a lot of similar things you can do. I would say, like you said, Greenville's probably a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
I would probably closely compare Greenville to Grand Rapids, like I said earlier. Or if you've ever been to Cincinnati in Ohio, that's a lot similar as well. With the river cutting through the middle of the city.
Downtown Cincinnati, you said?
Yeah.
So funny story. I hosted with a guy in Houston. He moved to Grand Rapids when I moved to Greenville. And then he interviewed for a job opening we had in Greenville. And I had hosted with him in Houston. And he said, dude, this place reminds me of Grand Rapids. Yeah, it reminds me of like where we're living. You need to come up and visit us in Grand Rapids.
Yeah, based on the look of Greenville, it kind of looks like Grand Rapids.
Interesting stuff indeed. 248-539-9797 is where you guys can get to us on the show. So, we got some major breaking news this week as it pertains to Steve Yzerman. And he's not going to be continuing. And I can't even tell you how many bogus excuses that I heard in favor of Steve Yzerman staying on before he was bleep canned. Okay, before he was kicked to the curb. I'm sorry, not bleep canned. He was sent to the basement, right? Like, yeah, which in my opinion is almost even a little bit more insulting than being fired, right? Like, we don't want to fire you, but you're no longer above doing anything except shaking hands and kissing babies.
You can stay here, but we don't want you to do your job.
So I want to share some of these bogus excuses with you, and which one is your favorite? All right, what is the most, what's the worst Yzerbot defense you've heard over the last 3 days? Because some of these I received defy rational thought, right? Like, Detroit sports fans that are Yzerbots are less subjective about Steve than any other figure here. Why is that? Why is there a total lack of objectivity? Let's see here. Javon Diggs on Twitter says, from the time Yzerman was drafted, Chris Ilitch looked up to him as a cool big brother type. If you're waiting on him to fire Yzerman, not happening. Yzerman has earned the cachet with that family in the city to see this through. Update, sir. Update. Do you have it? Do you have an update on that? Stacy said, there's not a single general manager that would have done better under Red Wings ownership. Not a single one. That's fascinating. Chris Nova said Detroit had more regulation wins last year than Las Vegas. Because that's what we're worried about, right? Regular season wins. That's why the regime is working. Regular season wins. Yzerman will now forever be, under Steve Yzerman, the team got better. Their points in the regular season got better. Hard to build a team with a lack of talent and no lottery luck. Ma'am, we're talking about luck. Luck is what we're talking about now. Luck. Steve Yzerman's fall from grace is not deserved. Not deserved. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Steve Yzerman had more wins than some playoff teams this year, Vegas included. These hot-take blowhards these days, it's pathetic what they're doing. Steve Yzerman was competitive in March. It's unbelievable. Like, the excuses for these, the jokes write themselves with some of these excuses. Have you guys had to deal with any of this? Like, what is the worst Yzerbot defense you've heard over the last 3 days? Because none of it measures up to fact. None of it does. You missed the playoffs 7 years in a row in a league where half
What's at 7:29?
We'll get to see if the red ball falls.
The red ball. Oh, you mean the sunset?
Not that red ball. The Daily 3 red ball double draw.
For Daily 3 players, it's time.
7:29.
Because right after the Daily 3 evening drawing, the double draw ball will be selected. It's the red ball, and the second set of Daily 3 members will be drawn, giving you another chance to win this. Just like the sunset.
It's only for a limited time.
The Daily 3 red ball double draw from Michigan Live. Open limit is always the best bet.
As the official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026, Bank of America knows how much hard work it takes to achieve a dream. So when it comes to owning a home, we're here to help. Get guidance and resources to buy a home you love. Like a $17,500 in small markets out here in Rosa Prosperous. Visit BofA.com/home team. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America and Equal Housing Lender. Credit and collateral is available. Restrictions apply. This is not a commitment to lend.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors, windows, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation. Foundation Systems in Michigan is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
More than 200 members of Congress are standing up for AM radio listeners. The AM Radio for Every Vehicle Act will keep AM radio in cars, because when cell and internet services are down, this free service could be your only lifeline. Text AM to 39179. Tell Congress to pass this critical legislation now.
Messaging veterans may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text stop to stop.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
We make predictions every single day about politics, pop culture, the economy, and the biggest stories making headlines. Kalshi, America's #1 predictions market platform, lets you trade those predictions in a live market. Right now, Pope Leo XIV is trading out at 19% to be named Time Person of the Year for 2026, meaning a $100 trade pays out over $498 if Pope Leo XIV achieves this distinction. On Kalshi, you're trading against peers in a live market, meaning there's no house. As the probability changes, you can buy in and out of your position. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use code MARK971 to get $10 when you trade 10. KALSHI. Kalshi. Trade on anything. 18 and over only. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see kalshi.com/regulatory.
Only one law firm in Michigan has the accident response team, Benedetto Law. And there's a reason for that. We invest in our clients' well-being. It's more work, more people, more